We are live. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope you're all not suffering too much of a hangover today. We're going to wait for a few people to get in, obviously. Let's make sure I am live. Come on. Are we live? Are we live? All right. Yes, we are live. Excellent. Cool. I can see some people popping in now. Yeah, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Wait a second. Wait a freaking second. I think I need to move that one down. Go behind it. Yeah. Well, I'm just sorting out the chat so you can all see what the hell's going on. There we go, that's better. Okay, so Happy New Year to everybody. Although just sorting out the chat there. Here we got Coach Qatar, Happy New Year. Blackout, channel member, big up to you, Happy New Year. Steve, Happy New Year. JPK World, yo, and Happy New Year. Christopher Blackman, yes, 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 Happy New Year. Fred's Credentials, good morning. And Happy New Year. Danny, Happy New Year. Darth Nilhus, Tony Machiavelli, Happy New Year. Simon Walsh, Happy New Year. Roll on AJ in 2020, yeah. Right, making sure. Happy New Year. Yep. Okay, cool. I got the chat up. So, how's everybody night? How was it? Is anybody suffering right now? Anybody got some kind of headaches? Anyone feeling a little bit groggy, a bit down, regretful? Woke up next to somebody and went, oh no. All right, let's get back in the chat. Where did I get to? Simon Walsh, Happy New Year. Chris, Happy New Year. Number one, Happy New Year. Hey yo, bad guy. Happy New Year, brother. Jim Morgan, what shocks could happen this year in boxing? Shocks. Tyson Fury knocking out Wilder. I think that'd be a little bit of a shock, wouldn't it? Because I think most people probably expect him to win on points. So be a bit of a shock if Fury knocks out Wilder. JPK World. Yesterday I made a prediction for Campbell, Haney, Fortuna, Loma, Lopez and Tank. I'll expand in different parts. Big up to you. Coach Qatar, I want Michael Hunter to smash Dubois. I'm not too sure we're going to see that fight anytime soon. I don't think Frank will risk it just yet. Feminine Angry Dwarf, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Your New Year's resolution is to keep slagging Wilder and the PBC off any chance you get. Well, I'm sure their New Year resolution is to slag off all British fighters. I'm sure that's what they're going to do. Drew, Happy New Year, my man. Timster Hutch, happy hungover day here. Big up to you. Hungover. Come on, wake up, wake up. Let's go. Tony. Oh, nope. AK-47, Happy New Year. Dreading going back to work. Yep. Christopher Blackman, at work. Fresh as a day. You're working today? Come on now. Want to give you a day off? Okay, you're close to teetotal. Had a couple last night and feel great this morning. I'm seeing some pained expressions around me though. Some sick looking people. Ooh. Always doing live chats these days. Rate it though. Shows the extent of your knowledge in boxing. More so just posting standard videos. Thank you very much, Em. Why is that held for review? Let me show that one. JPK World. Okay, part 1. Loma beats Lopez by UD, which scores 116 to 112, 115, 113, and 116, 112. Wow, that's very pinpoint. Number 1. Apparently AJ claimed he would try and knock out Deontay Wilder early. Do you think it's best game plan? Well, listen, if he hits Wilder, he's done. Done. But then again, if Wilder hits him, he's done. Nordic Warrior, what's up? God bless. Happy New Year. Exxon? Did I say that right? Happy New Year. It's the original Ronnie Pickering. Oi! What is going on? Ronnie Pickering. That's a flash from the past. What's going on, my man? Hope you're good. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Terrell Knox. Good day to you. Hope you're good. Oh, okay. You're a tube driver. I see. I see. Well, yeah, I suppose you guys have to work. That's for sure. Although I was quite surprised this morning. I thought, oh no, I need to get some bits, and I forgot to get them yesterday. So I walked around the corner hoping the shop was going to be open, and it was. I was like, yes. So yeah, got to keep serving the public, people. Kian Harding, Parker vs. Povetkin is a war. Yes, yes it is, and I really hope it happens. Part 2 from JPK World. Part 2. Campbell beats Fortuna by technical knockout at 1 minute 31 of round 9. Nostradamus, he very pinpoint with these things. But be cool if you're right. Jim Morgan, what do you think to Rex post about British boxers? I don't watch that clown. Phil Wilmot, Happy New Year. Happy new fight year, yes. Very true, Phil. Boxing icons and legends. Respect to sport and icons. Respect to you too, my man. Hope you're good. Oh, have you really? Oh, no. Hope you're all well. Well, the last time I spoke to you, you were just getting over a spider bite, if I remember rightly. Anyway, I hope you're much better now. Hope you're good better. Boxing icons and legends. Punch, punch. Hope you're good. Pretty boy, Floyd, Money Mayweather Jr. is the fighter of the decade. Sure, why not? Why not? You've done very, very well. I weren't keen on the Conor McGregor fight, but still, he's got an excellent resume, no doubt. Haney beats Campbell by technical knockout at 2 minutes 20 seconds of round number 11. I hope not. I hope Campbell beats him. Luke A, what's up? Parker beats Usyk, no doubt. Big up Team Parker. Daniel Reed, Happy New Year to you and your son. Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you too, my man. Hope you're good. Hey, yo, bad guy. Razor Ramon. The general sport icons. Salute to the super chats. Salute, salute. Well, I haven't got any, but salute, salute. Just, I don't care for super chats. Just everybody, I hope you all have a fantastic day and, of course, a very prosperous and, most importantly, healthy new year. That's from me and Team Body Snatcher. Got a text from him last night saying a Happy New Year to everyone. So, Happy New Year from Team Body Snatcher. And again, big up for everybody who supported him this year as well. Obviously, it's been a very, very turbulent year for Dylan for the last few months. Thankfully, it all ended on a high. And he has noticed and does appreciate everybody who come by here, because this seemed to be the channel for the hub of Dylan White supporters. So big up to each and every one of you. So thank you so much from Team Body Snatcher. Happy New Year, Philip Carl Roberts. Phil Wilmot, let's hope this year brings good things for Dylan. Yes, yes, exactly. Exactly. Let's hope so. What's with these ultra precise predictions? I know. Hey, listen, I want to leave this video up, and if all this kind of happens, hell, JPK World, you need to be changing your name to JPK Nostradamus World. That's what you need to be doing. You get all these precise ones. Don't switch it up because you picked McGregor to win. Who in the hell picked McGregor to win? I don't think anybody did. Certainly didn't. Definitely not. Lee Scorpius, happy mother-loving New Year to you. Your boy Lee is here. I'm at work though. Enjoy your time at work. Must suck to work on New Year's Day. Must suck. Kian Harding, do you get inside info from Dillian that you aren't allowed to release? Well, bits I suppose, but nothing. I mean, you see, you have to remember that Dylan, he's he's got to keep things pretty quiet himself. So obviously, I mean, he's not going to tell me everything. I mean, he knows that he could tell me things and I wouldn't release it. Of course not, but no, not really. I mean, as in, I don't know who stitched him up. I don't know who done that. I have a rough idea, but it's not something like that I spoke to him about. Lee, mate, the body snatcher did good on MasterChef too. Oh yeah, he did. He did actually. Yeah. Until he stuffed up his meringue, he did good. He did do good. Happy New Decade. Yes, Anthony. Happy New Decade to you. Right, JPK World. Let's get another one. Part 4. Loma beats Haney by split decision with scores of 115 to 113, 113 to 115, and 115 to 113. In other words, maybe it should have been a draw. Yorkie Elliott, big up. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Just join the chat. What we're talking, boxing and fights in general, just certain boxes. We're just shooting the breeze, really. That's all we're doing. Faizan Hussein, no work today. Big up to you. Part 5, Loma beats Tank by unanimous decision with scores of 116, 112, 117 to 111, 118 to 110. I have to disagree with that one purely because I don't think Tank will fight him, honestly, which is a shame because I think Tank is such a talent. Ambrose, hey man, watched your videos for a while but never caught you while streaming. How's it going, mate? I'm all good, thank you very much, Ambrose. Hope you are too, my man. Hope you are too. Yeah, I didn't do live streams for quite some time. I went through like a few month hiatus from doing live streams for multiple reasons. Number one, because the last time I did a live stream was when Anthony Joshua fought Andy Ruiz Jr. the first time in New York, and obviously people tend to remember that live stream where I was flipping out a little bit when AJ got dropped. So that's one of the reasons. And second of all, YouTube changed the whole thing for how I can do live chats with like the Google Hangouts, and I'm not one for trying new things. So it's just recently I've been looking at this OBS thing, and it does tend to work. And it's only just now I'm beginning to get a little bit of a hang of it. Terrell Knox, you deleted the video where you said Conor McGregor had a chance to knock out Floyd. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I think you've got me confused with somebody else. You definitely have. I never ever once said Conor McGregor had a chance to knock Floyd out. In fact, I probably did about 2 videos and I said it's the most ridiculous money grab fight that it possibly could be. And that Conor McGregor had 0 chance of beating him. I think you got me confused with somebody else. You really do. You know, I know I'm British, but not. I don't run every single British YouTube channel. I was doing my own. Happy New Year to you from Leo. Happy New Year to you and to your family also. Thank you very much. It's a great 2020. Definitely. Let's hope we all have a good one. I hope everyone has a prosperous one, most importantly, healthy one. Simon Walsh, Icons, do you think they'll ever get on AJ and Wilder? Do you think Wilder will keep ducking Josh? Yes, I do think he'll keep ducking him. Well, I think Wilder, if he was to lose his title to Tyson Fury, I think then he's more likely to take the Joshua fight. I think the minute he's just afraid to lose his own. I think that's what it is. Ambrose, how do you get the openings from Eddie Hearn, Joseph Parker, etc.? Right. With Joseph Parker, somebody sent me that because one of my subs, who I haven't seen him in a while, he goes around with Joseph Parker, goes to like different countries and the fights. He's part of Joseph Parker's entourage. He's like a young lad, I think. And when he was over there in Australia for Jeff Horn versus Manny Pacquiao, I think it was, he asked Joseph Parker to do that for me. So, yeah. I mean, I've never spoken to Parker. I'd like to, but I have no idea how to get hold of him. Lux, did he F up the meringue? He did. He did. Although, he's a very good cook, though, isn't he? He's a very good cook. Good chef, man. As and when Dylan decides to hang up his gloves, he's got a career in cooking, hasn't he? No doubt about it. He can open up his own restaurant. Okay, Spong failed his test but came back cleared, much the same as White. Do any of you seriously know A heavy hit, yeah. Yeah, Tyrone Spong, yeah, of course. White versus Spong will be the fight to make. Tyrone Spong, yeah, I mean, he was supposed to take on Alexander Usyk. Tyrone Spong is a good fighter, undefeated from the Netherlands. I don't think he's originally from the Netherlands, though. He may have been. But yeah, former mixed martial artist, I believe, or kickboxer. Yeah. Carlos, I think Ukraine boxer is fantastic and dangerous for the others. The Ukraine, I mean, Ukraine, when they put out boxers, they don't just put out any old boxer. They put out pound for pound dominating fighters, don't they? The Klitschko brothers, of course, Vasyl Lomachenko, Alexander Usyk, what's his name? Dvorak. All these guys, Rise, and of course, plenty of others as well. But yeah, Ukrainian boxers. I think like quite a few people need to be looking at what it is that they do over there. Christopher, I hope not, but I think Wilder will spark out Tyson. Looking forward to February 22nd, though. Yeah, you might be right on that one. I mean, if Tyson switches off, yeah, definitely. But remember, we're not mentioning the name of the sanctioning body anymore. We're not mentioning that name. We can talk about the fights and everything, but we're not mentioning the name of them. Jake Hutchinson, Sporting Icons, Cardiff here. My brother Wilder is an absolute maggot. Remember to thumbs up. Yes, Philip. Remember to click that thumbs up. It's absolutely free. And if you're not subscribed, please make sure that you do so. Every day is a learning day in the boxing world, is it not? It really is. Part 6 for Loma. Loma moves up to 140 and defeats Jose Ramirez. Wow. By technical knockout. Okay. Just 1 second before 1 minute of round number 10 to become a 4-weight world champion. Lee, I think Teofimo Lopez is going to cause some more upsets this year, if he's not ducked. I do actually pick him to beat Lomachenko too. Really? Okay, nice. I think Lopez is a bit wet behind the ears still. He's a bit green. But who knows? I mean, he's very confident, isn't he? Les, Happy New Year to you. Anthony Willis, hey, Sporting Icons, what do you think about ticket sales for Wilder vs Fury? I don't know how the sales are going, but I know that they were a certain price when they were first released. Quite a few tickets were sold, so it was doing quite well. Then they ramped the prices right the way up. So a back of the arena up in the gods, which is usually, as in like the very, very cheap tickets, they're over $1,000 right now. So that ain't good. They've got to be greedy, I think. But they did that with the first one, I remember rightly, and then sales just died and had to give away a lot of tickets. JPK World Part 7, Loma retires with millions in the bank and is remembered as an all-time great with only a record of 19-1. Well, okay, so he can retire after 20 fights. Wow. Jibs Ali, Happy New Year from Bradford. Big up to you, Happy New Year. Bad guy who's joining the gym. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll be going to quite a few gyms this year. Whether or not I'll be doing any kind of manual labour in there, that's yet to be decided. Arson Khan, Happy New Year to everyone. May this year be for all ever. May God bless you and your family. Same to you. Same to you. God bless you. Happy New Year. Hussein, I think Wilder is not ducking Joshua. He just wants to get the most amount of money for the fight. Well, he ain't going to get no 100 million again. That is for sure. So he lost out on that opportunity. Philip, Wilder is the one ducking. You can't blame his advisors because he just could walk away from them. Exactly. That's true. Oh, wow. It's so cool, people. You can do that for you. Yeah. Oh, about the Parker thing. Yeah. And some fighters just send me them. I mean, it's a little bit of a promo for him, isn't it? Chris Wright, baddest man on the planet, belonged to Mike Tyson. He really doesn't fit Deontay or Fury. Wilder is such a yep. Yeah. Part 8 at the end. Big up JPK World. Kai Johnson, would you consider getting updated versions of intros from Eddie Hearn and Dylan White? I could. I mean, I could just text him and say, yo, can you give me a new one? But, I mean, I'm okay with them. You know, I've got so many intros. I've probably got about 100, and so many I don't use. But I do need to. I do need to be using them. Dave Costello, big up Sporting Icons. Happy New Year. His mama named him Deontay, but the folks called him Yellow. Yep. You remember that one, dear? Happy New Year to you. Carl Johnson, when was the last time you spoke to White? On the phone, 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. 2.5 weeks ago. Yeah, and a text last night. Canis, salute. Tyrone Spong is from Suriname. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I know he's got Dutch nationality though, isn't he? Anthony Gavin, what do you think about Dylan versus Wallin? Well, if he's good enough for Tyson Fury, he's good enough for Dylan, isn't it? But I think Dylan smooths him out, to be honest with you. Roy P, channel member, big up. Okay, sorry. You're talking to bad guy there. Mav K Boxing, do you think the fake boogeyman Luis Ortiz will fight anyone in the top 15 this year away from Wilder? Nope, I don't. If he does, it'll probably be Andy Ruiz Jr. I don't see him fighting Kaunaki or anything. I mean, he might. He might. Ambrose, AJ versus Usyk will be a very tough fight for AJ, I don't think. Yep. I'm a big AJ fan, and I think if he does beat Usyk, no one can question how good he is. Well, people will, won't they? You know, his haters like, yeah, but he was just a cruiserweight. He beat up a cruiserweight. Even though that former cruiserweight, Alexander Usyk, is the same height and dimensions as Luis Ortiz. He's 6'3". He ain't exactly a small guy. Yorkie Elliott, do you think we will get a big domestic fight this year? Love to see Boise against Yard by the end of the year. I think we'll probably see Boise versus Callum Johnson. I think we'll probably see that one. Anthony Yard. I mean, unfortunately, Frank Warren, he doesn't really want any of his top guys fighting any matchroom guys, or maybe vice versa. I don't know. So yeah, I don't think we'll see the crossing the street kind of fights. Probably gonna be easy money for Dylan. Maybe. Wallin versus White would be good, I think. Yeah. I mean, stylistically, it's not great preparation for Dylan to fight the winner of Wilder Fury. His height, yes, certainly, but he's southpaw. It may come in handy a little bit if Tyson Fury wins because he does switch to southpaw, whereas Wilder, he's barely an orthodox fighter, let alone a southpaw. Hit the like button, people, from Unrivaled Boxing Talks and Talking News. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Happy New Year, and big up to you. Do you think that if Fury stops Wilder, they'll do a rematch in the summer? Happy New Year from Iraq. Big up Iraq. If Fury stops Wilder, yeah, I think they will. Well, it depends how bad it is. I mean, if Wilder's on the floor, literally asleep, and he needs gas and air to wake him up a bit or help him, then maybe, because he may be a bit embarrassed by it. I would be. So who knows? Who knows? Oh, all right, Roy P. Big up. Lee Scorpius, as a Watford-born man, I'm happy that we have Joshua, Shannon Courtney coming through. The only problem is our footy team, though, yeah. I'm actually a long-time Nottingham Forest fan. Worked that out. Wow. I used to go to Nottingham when I was not teenager. I was probably about 21, 22, so I'm allowed to go to Rock City because I'm a big rock music fan, heavy metal, that kind of thing. And Shannon Courtney, yeah. I mean, I think Shannon Courtney, she's a nice girl, everything, but she's a bit, I don't know, whatever. I'm Shannon Courtney, I'm a bit chavvy, you know. I do like it though. Ambrose, could you text Hearn? Sorry, wait a second. Oh, Loki flexing on us. Kai Johnson, how is he doing? Forgot to ask. Who's that? Dylan. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. Big plans coming, but again, I don't know who he's fighting, so I couldn't tell you. I couldn't give you any inside info because I don't know. To be honest with you, I really don't know. He lived all his life here in the Netherlands. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so he used to be a Dutch colony. Okay, so that's why he's got Dutch nationality. Big up to him, by the way. I do think that he should have been allowed to fight Usyk. He should have been allowed. Happy New Year to you, Lil Back 77. Did you have a good Christmas, mate? Yeah, it was all right. I haven't got a daughter. I've got a son. Well, I've got two sons. Yeah, he did. He enjoyed Christmas. He got a Nintendo Wii and loads of games, which is weird. I mean, he gets spoiled way too much because he's already got like an Xbox One, Xbox 360, and a Nintendo Switch, and now he's got a Wii U as well. Spoiled little boy. Spoiled. No wonder he didn't appreciate anything. Starting a boxing school tomorrow. Big up, boxing gloves. Big up. If anybody's in the northeast and you want to go see some boxing gyms, let me know. I've got some good recommendations for you. JPK World. Let's hope Dylan beats AJ Wilder, Fury, Usyk, Povetkin, and Ruiz. So Sport can say he knew the best heavyweight in this era. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I mean, I'm proud of him anyway, no matter what he does. The boxing icons. At the end of the day, we don't know who is ducking who between Wilder and AJ. It's all hearsay who it does. Who does AJ prefer to fight between Fury and Wilder? I think AJ would have it easier versus Wilder. Yeah, I think he smooths Wilder out. Wilder does as he's told. Yes, he does. Unrivaled boxing talk and news. Big up to you for the super chat. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Appreciate it, man. Well, I hope that you're not hungover today, Mark. I know you boys love to party whenever there's an opportunity for booze, alcohol, and a bit of dancing. I didn't realise Loma actually lost in the pros. Yeah, he lost. Was it his second or third fight? He got weight bullied apparently. But I do think that that's just an excuse. I just think that he allowed himself to get bullied. So in some ways, it's his own fault, isn't it? But yeah, he did. But he's come on leaps and bounds since then. Roy P. High Sport and Happy New Year, pal. All the best. Not sure if you know, was more likely route AJ is to take regarding vacating the belts. Pulev, Usyk, etc. Surely Pulev is a more obvious route to take. I agree with you. I think that he should fight Pulev because he's more likely to fight for the WBO title against Usyk because Usyk's more likely to risk it. Pulev ain't likely to risk it, in my opinion. Okay, you're stationed in Iraq. I think Iraq gets a lot of stick on TV and that, but of course there's some issues in that over there. But I think it's a pretty beautiful country, Iraq, with a lot of history as well. Anybody who reads the Bible, you talk about Babylon. That's nowadays Iraq. Christopher Blackman, cheapest Wilder vs Fury ticket is 500 quid. Oh, okay. They've dropped it down a bit because the cheapest was about a week ago 1,100. But that was dollars. So whatever that is in pounds, what's that, £800? But still, 500 quid for a ticket in the very back of the gods behind some post ain't good, is it? But I mean, they should be able to sell it. I mean, they put 17,500 in Los Angeles. And the Los Angeles ain't the easiest place to get to, whereas Las Vegas, especially for travelling Brits, is quite good to get to. And this arena is 16,800. So if they did 17,500 in the first one, they should sell this one out. Should, if they're not greedy with the tickets. But as Tyson Fury said, that he hasn't been given an allocation of tickets. Well, he was, but he was given 8. But he needs to spend out a lot of money of his own pocket for friends and family going over to support him. Wilder, the little scared kitty cat. I think Bob Arum would smash him. He's that much of a pussy to take. The 100 million. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you, Jake. I agree. Ambrose, I think Wilder is so wrapped up in his own made-up story that a loss would shatter his ego and cannot see him coming back. Not unless he just makes an excuse as to why he lost. Yeah, that's what I mean. Depends on how he loses. I mean, he's not in love with the sport anyway. He's had so much surgery on his hand and he hates training and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. I think when things start to go a little bit south for him, he'll just jack it in. David Hammond. Wilder never fought anyone, keeps bringing up Ortiz. Who's ever? Yeah, exactly. He couldn't deal with a hammer. He couldn't deal with Malik Scott. All those kind of guys either. So what's Ortiz done? Nothing. Canis, if Wilder loses to Fury, he's done. Could be right there. Spong versus Rivas for 2020. That'd be an interesting fight, wouldn't it? Be a very interesting fight. Do you think there could be a changing of the guard other than Joshua, Fury, or Wilder at the top? Yeah, Dylan White. Jake, I heard he was working at Mackie D's, the McDonald's, yeah, before he's fighting. I slapped Wilder ego all over McDonald's car park. I don't know if he was working at McDonald's. I have no idea. I know Lawrence Okolie once was, wasn't he? Do you think Wilder would be franchise champion after being Fury? No, because he's not a franchise. He's not someone who is over with the audience, and he's not a guy who takes risks. Canelo, Lomachenko, they do. If Fury beats Wilder, there's a good chance they can make him franchise. MCK, Happy New Year from Liverpool. Big up Scousland. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Happy New Year to you. Bad Guy London, what rock music do you listen to? Oh, I listen to loads. I like Metallica, Guns N' Roses for like old school. Bit of Bon Jovi, once in a blue moon. Then I get like a little bit heavier with like Rammstein, Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson, all those kind of ones. And yeah, Static X, formerly Disturbed. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of them. Luna, White versus Joshua, end of the year, or White versus Usyk. I think White will probably fight Fury at the end of the year. That's what I think will happen. Oh, that's all right, Ambrose. Don't worry. Don't worry. Michael Egan, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Dave Costello, you're in the Northeast. You're black and white. You're red and white. Either way, it doesn't matter. Northeast, big up Northeast. Yeah, so if anybody wants to go to any gyms and that, I would recommend the Vision Gym. There's one in Newcastle, Gateshead, and a couple of others darted around. I know the owner in Mark Cluzel, who used to be the chief sparring partner for Manny Pacquiao a few years ago as well. And of course, he trains and more manages Bazzi Razak and Stephen USSR Robinson. It's very cold up here in the northeast, though. It's like even ice on the roads and on the floor, and my car I can see just covered right now. And we're like in the afternoon, and it's still covered. But then again, my car is in the shadow. My the sunset always goes behind my house, or the sunrise. So my car is usually one of the last cars to defrost. Do you think White should have a keep busy fight or another dangerous appointment and still risk his mandatory position at this point? Brazil will be a keep busy fight as he's taller. Yeah, I think Brazil will be a good fight as far as height and range. For me, Dylan didn't need to risk anybody, but at the same time, Dylan he likes to challenge, you know. And but for me, I'd like him to put his ego to one side and think about fighting the winner of Wilder Fury. Who's best preparing him for Wilder Fury? So for me, anybody tall with a bit of range. But it's heavyweight. Everyone's dangerous. Everyone can punch. So, Kian Burns, Happy New Year. What's up? What's your boxing wish this year? Mine is Parker versus Derek Chisora, yeah. Fury versus Dillian White. Dubois versus Brazil, oh, good one. And just someone to be undisputed by the end of 2020 or at least 2021. I think undisputed we'll see in 2021 if Wilder loses the title. So if the title goes around Fury or White, we're more likely to see undisputed at that point. But I think mine will probably be Fury versus White. That's the fight that I'd love to see. I mean, I've been really wanting to see White versus Wilder for quite some time, obviously for the belt, because I always felt stylistically Dillian White would absolutely bang him around. He'd make him look stupid, and he'd knock Wilder clean out. But with Fury, I think that's an interesting fight. These guys would sell it, proper sell it. And of course, it'd be a huge fight here in the UK, a stadium fight, no doubt about it. If they try and put that fight on at the Manchester Arena or O2 Arena, I wouldn't be happy. I would not be happy. Anthony Joshua, hello there. Hope you're good. Two time. Ambrose, the thing is with who's ducking who. If you just look at the evidence, we actually have seen Wilder's ducking. Yep, he literally said he's begging for a fight. Talking about AJ. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. In Loma's one loss, apparently he got hit with like 60 low blows and no points were deducted. Yeah, he did. He did. He got grabbed. He got mauled. He got hit in the back of the head. But ultimately, it's a fight. He should have manned up about it at times. But hey, listen, he's come back well. David Hammond, Wilder fanboy. Blue blood keeps telling Dylan White to fight Ortiz, but White don't hit old men. Who is Ortiz? Why is he some kind of gatekeeper, some kind of measuring stick to fight Wilder? Dylan White's #1. He shouldn't have to fight anyone. He's already earned it. I want to see Ortiz versus Ruiz and see Ortiz get exposed. Yeah, there you go. Good fight. And it's a likely fight as well because it's in-house PBC. Hungover. Just a little, sent you a video on WhatsApp showing you what I'm doing right now. Okay, buddy. I'll check it. I'll check out that in a second. I'll check that out. Actually, let me check it out now. Keep the sound down. Here we go. Okay, you're setting up a stream, are you? It's Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News. So as soon as I get off, I'm presuming that you're going to go live. Big up. Oh, hang on a minute. I got a message from Naylor Bull. Okay, I was supposed to get him on the channel yesterday. All right, I'll give Naylor Bull a call in a bit. So where are we? Yeah, so if anybody's not subscribed to Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News, very, very simple. You see his name in the chat right now. Just click it, and it'll say go to channel, and then click that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to him already, and you will not leave the chat. Okay. Big plans, little drive. Big up to you. Happy New Year. Hope you're good. Ryan Bruce, channel member. Big up. Everyone's Happy New Year. From Ryan, Wilder is a clinger. He is. He's also a Klingon. Happy New Year to you, my friend. The Boxing Icons. Did you get that name from me, did you? Huh? You know what? I mean, thinking about it, had I have known that I was just going to be doing boxing, I would have called myself Boxing Icons. I really would have done. But hey, such is life. But I suppose at least keeping it sport and icons, I can, if I ever wanted to venture outside of boxing and cover the odd sport one here and there, I suppose I can. Anyway, the boxing icons. I think that's a bit too much for a ticket, to be honest. Yeah, if I had it in my pocket, I would probably pay it to go over there and see it. Yeah, listen, it's a lot of money, and I'm sure the atmosphere would be fantastic, especially with the traveling Tyson Fury fans, And Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News, he went over to the last one in Los Angeles and that as well. So he can tell you what the atmosphere was like, and I'm sure that he'll probably tell you that it was the traveling Tyson Fury fans. These were the ones who probably made the atmosphere. To be fair, I don't know what it is about American fight fans. Not all, but some of them just sit there and just look. That's it. There's no enthusiasm. I've noticed it. Whereas over here in the UK, we tend to put a bit of pop. We get a bit more invested. The big problem. What's this about you not reporting on the fights? Does this mean you're not covering Canelo or Lomachenko? No. I'll be talking about the fighters, of course. I'm just not going to be mentioning the name of that sanctioning body because for me, I find them absolutely disgusting. Most of all, what they've done with Dillian, and of course, what they've done with quite a few things. I think that these guys, they appear from the outside looking in that they're very, very corrupt. They're very, very biased towards PBC and all that kind of thing. So for me, no, I'm not. I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about them. And as and when fights come up, I'll do a poll. I'll say, do you want me to cover this particular fight? And if most people say yes, which they probably will, then I'll cover the fight. But no, this isn't to discredit any fighters. Not at all. As in, I'll still be covering Dillian White fights. I just won't be mentioning the sanctioning body. That's all. I find them disgusting. Ambrose, since fighting AJ, White has become the boogeyman of the division. He has. And let's not forget, I know that a lot of AJ fans don't like Dillian White, but even though Dillian White and Anthony Joshua, they do support each other when they're fighting other people. But let's not forget, it was Dillian White. He pretty much, I don't want to say made Anthony Joshua, but he certainly contributed to Anthony Joshua becoming a pay-per-view star. That was Joshua's first pay-per-view. And this is when a time when Anthony Joshua, he didn't speak too much, he didn't say too much. Dillian White sold that event. He really, really sold that event. And from that moment on, Joshua became a pay-per-view star. Then Dillian White had to rebuild, and he became a pay-per-view star also. So Dillian White has the pay-per-view Midas touch. He really does. But yeah, and he is the boogeyman of the division, no doubt. I think Ruiz versus Chisora would be a mad fight, yeah. Rock'em Sock'em Robots, yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. That would be a good one. Unrivaled Box Talking News, Sporting Icons is an Enya fan. Jake Hutchinson is definitely Wilder ducking. He's a bum. He fought bums. He put him against White. Oh my God, Wilder's skinny legs will be split into pieces. White will probably barbecue him and smack on him. Yeah, he would. Ryan Bruce. Wilder will lose to Fury. Wilder won't want the third fight. AJ and Fury fight September, October. Ooh. Maybe. You could be right on that one. Chris Wright, Happy New Year to you. Do you ever listen to other channels like yours? Good, rational, and common sense appeal to me. I listen to both you and Kurt DeVille at Counterpunch Boxing News. Yep, well, he keeps stealing my material though, and never gives me a shout out. He doesn't. But anyway, is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I like him. He is cool. Hey, the Boxing Icons is a channel member. Big up to you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few channels I listen to. Obviously, Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News, who's in the chat right now. Boxing Beats and Rhymes. Casual Boxing Talk, that guy's crazy. I love that guy. Bruce Bain, of course, excellent channel. Sean Newton, excellent channel. It's loads, to be honest with you, absolutely loads. I mean, I don't have them all in front of me, and I don't want to go through too many because I end up forgetting someone. Happy New Year to you too, Jake. Ryan Bruce, I'm from the Northeast also, guys, but Northeast Scotland. Hey, listen. Northeast, right? And by the way, Scotland, still Britain. Big up. Well, I went to Scotland last year. I went to Edinburgh. I didn't realise how much hill it was in Edinburgh. Just pure hill. It really is. Pure hill. But yeah, nice up there. Jay Don, what's up? Happy New Year to you, my friend. Rob Jones, Happy New Year. Do you think AJ will fare better against shorter guys now he's showed better box skills? Maybe. I still want to see him fight a tall guy. I mean, he hasn't fought a tall guy since Klitschko. Was Klitschko the last tall guy he fought? Yeah. I want to see him fight a tall guy. Sheepland in Aberdeen, says Ryan. I've never been to Aberdeen though. I haven't been there. I've been to, as I said, Edinburgh. Edinburgh is just one hell of a hill. It's absolutely mad. Absolutely mad. But I mean, I like it up there. Although it was raining. Which kind of didn't make it too enjoyable. But yeah, it was nice. But I mean, I did expect it, and I went up there on the train from Newcastle, of course. John Lejeune. Did I say that right? Lejeune. Has Fury held a WC title, not including that Mexican? No, he never has. Well, he was the international champion once, and I believe he may have been silver champion for a fight or two as well. That's before he got the Klitschko fight, of course. Oh, okay, that's to someone else. It's bad, but I don't rate Charlie Edwards that much. Oh, really? No, I like Charlie Edwards. I like him. He's a real nice lad. Real nice lad. He's becoming a showman, that's for sure. I think he let his becoming a world champion maybe get to his head a little bit at times. But I mean, I like him anyway. I do like him. Have you got the photographer ready to take my photo of my merchandise? Yeah, I've seen that you did the t-shirt now. Yeah, so Get your missus or whoever, take a photo of you wearing the t-shirt that you've got. By the way, if anybody, the limited edition Sport and Icons t-shirt, so it's a Sport and Icons logo, but it's gold like that with the limited edition 2020 underneath it. Yeah, these have been selling quite well, and you should see it right under the video. You should see like a slide of some of the merch. You can click on there, or just go to the description box. But yeah, big up to you, Ryan, for getting one of them. Send me the picture, and I'll put a shout out to you up on the channel. Okay, that's to someone else. Shawcross TV, Happy New Year. Big up to you. Watching from Ukraine. Big up Ukraine. Can't Eddie make White versus Usyk for WBO? They could, but because Dillian is the interim world champion, he's considered a champion by the WBO, WBA, and IBF, which is why he's not ranked. So if he did fight Usyk for the WBO, they'd have to contact the other sanctioning body, and it will be a unification. So both belts will be on the line, if that makes sense. So it will be a unification. That's how they see it. Why should fight Wallin? He dispatched him quicker than Fury. He's tall. Yeah, I agree. Be a good fight, especially if Fury wins, because Fury does go southpaw. So fighting Wallin, he's tall and can go southpaw. I agree. Daniel Reed. Okay, you like Foo Fighters and Red Hot Chili Peppers? Yeah, I like them too. I prefer Red Hot Chili Peppers to them. They do remind me a little bit of like a Nirvana and that back in the day. And I like loads of them, absolutely loads of them. Spawn, get rid of your Fiat Punto 95 model. My Fiat Punto. Yeah, that'd be an upgrade for my car, I'll tell you. Okay, that's to someone else. By the way, Happy New Year, punch quote. Luna, do you think there will be another 5'11" heavyweight on our screen similar to Mike Tyson? And if so, how do you think you match up today's 6-foot giant heavyweights? Oh, I don't know. No, probably not. I mean, because of the introduction of the cruiserweight division, well, I say introduction of it, obviously it's been there for a while, but most guys who are like 5'11", they're going to be cruiserweights or light heavies or maybe super middleweights. Because we've got some super middleweights walking around right now, well over 6 feet tall. So, no, I'm not too sure if we do. I mean, if we do, they're going to be short, stocky, and likely to gas out against the big guys. But there again, Mike Tyson, he broke the mold. The Cook, I haven't slept yet. I'm a bad man. Well, go to sleep then, bro. Go to sleep. John, big up for the super chat. I hope you're good. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thanks for the content from USA. Hey, thank you very much for you for popping in, and I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, my man. Actually, let's put a moderation on you. There you go. You're a moderator. Daniel Reed, YB calls Blue Blood Blue Balls. I don't watch that guy. I don't watch either of them. I think Wilder goes on about Ortiz because he's actually his dad. Yeah, he could be right, or his granddad. Ryan, my top 5 for 2020 is Joshua versus Wilder or Joshua versus Fury. White versus Ruiz for the interim world title. Joyce versus Dubois. However, I don't think Joyce will do it. So Bacoli. Daniel Dubois won't fight Bacoli. Well, Dubois would, but Frank Warren just don't seem to want that. Okay, you're not going live on Rivaled. Okay, he's creating the template. Yeah, it looks nice, man. Looks nice. Looks good. You're getting into the tech side of it now. You're going to put on some presentation screens. Big up to you. Usyk versus White would be a good fight. Yeah, I agree. Usyk 2020. Big up Usyk. He's a quality fighter. Hinko, Happy New Year to you, my friend. Jay Hutchinson, Usyk versus White would be an amazing fight. I agree with you. If they can get it as a unification, yeah, definitely. Otherwise, we won't see it. Rivas versus Ortiz would be a good fight. Yeah, Rivas showed everyone the level between Wilder and White by destroying Ortiz. He's no gatekeeper. I agree with you on that one. Okay, the boxing icons. You actually did give me the idea, mate. So big up to you. No, big up to you, man. Big up. That's what they say. Steal from the best. That's what they say. So big up. No, I'm not the best, by the way. JBK World. Welterweight World Boxing Super Series. Yeah, go on. That'd be great if they had it. Contenders: Ugas, yeah. Danny Garcia, Vesputin, awesome guy. Crawford, yeah. Spence, Pacquiao, Thurman, and Porter. Stay tuned. I will predict. Yeah, I can't see them all entering that, especially Spence. Unfortunately, I can't see it happening. Jake, I believe at the minute White is on a warpath and will smash anybody put in front of him. I agree with you. I agree with you. Heavy D, Happy New Year, my friend. Who Newcastle got today? And are you going? No, I'm not going. My wife is actually in work, so I'm looking after my little boy. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to go. Well, I say I'd love to go. I haven't been to the stadium. You see, I moved back to Newcastle 3 years ago, and I've been 4 times, maybe 5. And I haven't been at all this year. I haven't been at all. But yeah, I mean, I should, but I'm fed up of being lied to by Mike Ashley and that. He keeps saying how he's going to sell the club, he's going to do that, but he never does. It's all just an excuse to not spend money in the transfer windows, and I'm getting tired of it. But anyway, big up to you, Heavy D. Big up to you, my friend. Dazza3004. I reckon Michael Hunter has the ability to upset White, Fury, AJ, Wilder, any of the top heavyweights. He's got the ability to, sure. Absolutely, he does. All other names but this channel member, big up to you. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to you. Ryan, I can't wait to go to the Fury fight. I've got my ticket. Wow. I suspect it will be a sellout. I suspect, though, that a 60, 65, 30, 35 will be because of Tyson Fury. I agree with you. Big up Ryan for going there. Take some pictures, man. Dan T. Flat Earth Underground. Big up. Okay, you're doing the predictions going. Okay, cool. Nice one. Ted Cheeseman wearing my logo. Yeah. Ted's a good guy. Really, really, really nice lad. I like Ted Cheeseman a lot. I like him a lot. AJ and White are the best in the division. Yeah, why not? The Boxing Icons, welcome to the membership. Big up to you. I'll be putting your name on the channel credits for each video with everybody else. So again, big up to you, and I hope that you enjoy all the perks and learn how to use the emojis as well. All channel members get special emojis that you can use in the live chat, and of course in the comment section of all the videos, along with badges, all that kind of extra stuff. JPQ, well, Danny Garcia beats Usyk. Sorry, no, he doesn't beat Usyk. Danny Garcia beats Ugas by split decision with scores 115, 113, 113, 115, 116, 112. Wow. MCK just subscribed to Unrivaled Boxing Talk, so big up to you. Heard him before, talks a lot of sense. Unbiased like you and DT3. Yeah, he is. And DT3, big up to him too. George Taylor, who do you pick, Chisora versus Ruiz? That's a 50-50 fight, that one. But again, a lot of it depends on what kind of condition Chisora turns up in, doesn't it? Attila the Hun, Happy New Year. Hope you're good. Attila the Hun, you're a Parker fan, aren't you? I don't think of someone else. Anyway, Happy New Year to you. Hope you're good. Justin Theroux, what on earth is that? Do you think Joshua will stop ducking Wilder this year? Justin, a little bit of advice. Remove that thing from your name. Please do it, okay? It's not cool. It's not funny. It's disgusting. Please remove that from your name. Actually, you know what? Don't need to. Just because you've done that. The Boxing Icons, just subscribe to it. Yeah, I've seen that. Thank you very much, my man. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for becoming a channel member. JPK, well, Spence beats Vesputin. Wow, Vesputin's quality. But yeah, I mean, Spence probably would beat him by knockout by laying him out in 33 seconds of round number 10. Wow. Daryl Alexander just upgraded the channel membership. Big up to you. Big up to you. So you and a few others will be getting a couple of interviews every month, 24 hours in advance of everybody else, because obviously you guys are paying for extra stuff. So big up to you. The best boxing channel on YouTube is yourself. Thank you very much. Boxing with Aid, Boxing Squared. Yep, yeah, I know him. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yep, yeah, they're both good channels. Rachel, hello. Do you think in 15 years' time Wilder will spill the tea on the PPC? How he's forced to reject 100 million? I do actually, yeah, I do. I honestly do. Honestly, I do. Hang on a second. Boxing icons. Let me put you as a mod. There we go. But yeah, I do. I think one day Wilder will spill the beans. He'll probably release a book or do a long sit down interview with someone and just start throwing Shelly Finkel and everybody under the bus and Al Heyman and that. Who steals your material? I missed it. No, it's not that they're copying my material. It's just that I'll come out with a news thing, and then before you know it, later on they'll do a video on it. But even that, I mean, and it kind of got to a point where I did something as new, but it weren't. It was like 3 or 4 days old, just to see if they'll copy, and they did. And the source and everything, they never say that a sport and icon said this or anything like that. They just go, "Oh, this is what happened." I mean, for me, if I got some kind of info from another channel, I'd give them a shout out. You know what I mean? It's just respectful. Crawford beats Thurman by unanimous decision with scores 116, 112, 117, 111, and 116 to 112. Counterpunch boxing is usually late with the news, but probably can't be helped since in the US. Yeah. The boxing icons. Oh, there you go. You started using the emojis. Big up to you. Bad guy. Aid, Del Boy, Boxing Squared. Only objective channels. Okay. Pacquiao beats Porter by split decision. Although I think that's a Del Boy's quality channel, by the way. Pacquiao beats Porter by split decision with scores of 115, 113, 113, 115, 115 to 113. Ooh. Funbot, Happy New Year. Big up to you. Shortcross TV, these boxing organisations, what do you think about WBS for lightweight and welterweight? That'd be awesome if they did. That'd be great. I mean, I want to see a light heavyweight one. I really want to see a light heavyweight one. Semi-final, Spence versus Crawford and Pacquiao versus Danny Garcia. Ooh. Well, that'd be two awesome ones. Both of them would be pay-per-view, wouldn't they? Darth Thermstar. Wilder not sick, it's possibly he might be injured. Good shout. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, good shout. Yeah, it could well be. Wouldn't surprise me. Spence beats Crawford. What the? Split decision. Whoa. Ryan Bruce, how do you upgrade the membership? Oh, there you go. Well, Daryl has just responded to you. If you have any problems with it, give me a shout, Ryan. Call me old-fashioned. Too many belts. Should be one belt for a champion, i.e. interim, etc. Yeah? Yeah, why not? Pacquiao beats Danny Garcia by unanimous decision. Okay, so we're seeing a Spence versus Pacquiao final, are we? I want to see Tony Yoka fight a top 30 guy like Hammer or Jennings. Yeah, me too. That would be great. I think Tony Yoka is an underrated talent. He's just very inactive. I think you should up membership £3 or £4. Put £1 to a charity that gave inspiration. No, I mean, I didn't want to make the channel memberships expensive. I mean, I could do a further one. I could actually add more and more levels. I could for like a different one. I think the highest I can go to is like that £90 a month is like the highest one. But what kind of content could I give anybody who did that? You see, other than do a one-on-one live stream with them, but even then, that's not worth like a £90 or £100 a month, is it? So, yeah, I mean, I'll have to have a look and like tweak some things around a little bit, give everybody more for their buck, if you like. Final, Spence versus Pacquiao. Okay, so Daryl and Ryan, you guys talking to each other, fantastic. Spence beats Pacquiao by technical knockout. Ooh, he knocks out Pacquiao. Wow. Daniel, Happy New Year. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much to you. Be good to have a WBS for the heavyweight division. That way nobody ducks anyone. Yeah, they couldn't afford it though, could they? Heavy D, I feel your pain. I'm a Birmingham City fan. I'm not going back till the club is sold. There you go. Yeah, yeah, I mean Birmingham. I like Birmingham. I've always liked Birmingham. I've been there a few times. It's a nice city and everything. So yeah. I know exactly what it is you're talking about with the football teams. Da Thermster, Happy New Year to you. God bless to you, my friend. Big up. Yeah, exactly, boxing icons. There you go. There you go. You know how to use the emojis. You know how to use them. Ryan Bruce as well. Big up. Big up. One fight together for 2020. What would it be? Excluding heavyweight division. Okay. Lomachenko versus Tank Davis. I'd love to see that one. Or Spence Crawford. Moonshine, Happy New Year, and everyone in the chat. Happy New Year to you too, also Moonshine. Who do you think won out of Warrington and Galahad? I think Galahad won. Only just, but he did win. Pugilism to you too, and Happy New Year. OPME, hope you're good. Hope you're good. Happy New Year. Big up, John. Get him. Joshua is in incredible shape and mentally unstoppable. I agree. I think that he's one of these guys that, with Joshua, if you notice that when he wins, he doesn't look back too much on that fight. And when he lost, he had the same attitude of, well, I'm going into the gym anyway, and I'm going to improve on certain things. So, but he does that even when he wins. So him losing, he didn't really do too much, except maybe start working on things that maybe he should have been working to before. I think that's pretty much it. Well done, bad guy. Well done for timing out the guy with a swastika on. Listen, right, I'm not Jewish or anything like that, but, I don't see the point of it. I don't see why anybody would have a damn swastika on their thing. Chisora beats Ruiz for me. Yeah, nobody likes to scrap more than Del Boy. I agree. Happy New Year, Jin. Hope you're good. Yeah, and I hope that you have a prosperous one too, and most importantly, a healthy one. Lee, what's your views on Ty and Booth? I think his views on Coot and Cassius are spot on. He's a slight view whore. He's around Shannon Court and Michelle Joy Phelps. Yeah, he's creepy. I mean, I think Coogan's actually quite a nice guy. He's a very jealous guy. He doesn't like other people getting any kind of exclusives. He hates it, but it's what it is. But yeah, Ty and Booth, he's funny. He's funny. I don't like his views or certain things that he says about Michelle Joy Phelps. I don't like when he goes on about her being raped and that. I don't like that. All of the names but this. Channel member, big up to you. I think Shannon could handle him with a left hook. You might be right there. Adam, Happy New Year. I wish you the best too, Adam. Big up to you. As soon as you mentioned people using his stories, I thought, oh. No, I mean, listen, I'm not having a go at him, not at all. I'm not having a go at him. I think he's a great guy. I really do. Just, I find it disrespectful. That's all. If you're getting the source from someone, you should at least let them know where you got the source from. I always do it. I've always done it. But, I mean, I do like him, though. I do actually like him. Do you think White will get a title shot in 2020 from Abdul? If Fury wins, yeah. If Wilder wins, no. Do you think there will be a super fight stage in Nigeria anytime soon? Yes, I do, Luna. I think I wouldn't be at all surprised. I would not be at all surprised if Wilder somehow manages to keep hold of the belt and actually steps up and fights Joshua for undisputed. I would not be surprised if that fight took place in Nigeria, as both of these guys have a heritage from Nigeria. So yeah, I definitely do. George Taylor, you should redo a video on your favourite fights of the decade. Yeah, why not? Which weight division is the most likely to see a new undisputed champion for undisputed? Well, heavyweight's looking a bit far now. Welterweight's looking a bit far now. Probably the 140-pounders, the super lightweights. I think that Josh Taylor, I think he could become the next undisputed champion. Oh, there you go, Tom. Yeah, there you go. You said, well, you just said it as well. There you go. Yeah, Josh Taylor. I think he'll be the next undisputed champion. Yeah, okay, Ryan. No worries. I'll help you out later on. No problem. Sell me your Sporting Icons channel for 20 quid. Done. Send me the money, bad guy. Send me the money. Lomo and Usyk engines are P12. Yeah, their skill settings separate men from the mice, physically and psychologically. I agree with you on that one. Unrivaled Box Talking News. One fight I'd love to see made will be Taylor versus Ramirez for undisputed 140. There you go. Yep. Exactly same as. Okay, Ryan Bruce. Okay, there you go. Happy New Year to Will. Happy New Year to you. Loma and Lopez sound like they're going to get it on. Yeah, that'd be an interesting fight, wouldn't it? I agree. There should be a light heavyweight WBS. Can you give me 8 light heavyweights and the quarterfinals? I'll predict 8 light heavyweights. Okay, let's go. Bivol, Beterbiev. I suppose you could put Kovalev in there in that as well. Boati, Callum Johnson. Let's throw Anthony Yard in there as well. Pascal. And who else can we put in there? Another light heavyweight. Or someone else think of one. Daryl, as an American, I've been watching some cricket on DAZN. I'm still trying to figure out. Mate, I don't even watch cricket. I can't get on with it. I can't get on with it. I really can't. I really can't get on with it. Cricket is awful for me. Listen, I understand why people like it, but for me, I can't stand it. Like, I'm not a rugby fan either. Jin, a half Yemeni. Love Yemeni fighters, yeah. Oh, like Prince Naz, yeah. I still had Warrington beating Galahad, yeah. I wanted him to win, but he didn't have enough for me. Oh, fair point. Fair point. One of my very good friends is married to a girl from Yemeni. Beautiful country, though. Do you think Taylor's gotten away with having to rematch Pursoon? She's going to the Olympics. Well, I don't know whether she's got away with it, but I think Pursoon, I don't really know why, and now because she's gone to the Olympics, she's not going to be allowed to fight for a world title, is she? So, Bad Guy London, Sporting Icons versus Bad Guy London on the eve of Wilder Fury pay-per-view, £5. Let's go, Bad Guy. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, a debate one. Oh, okay. I was expecting you to give me the Razor's Edge. Boxing Icons. I love Michelle Joy Phelps. She's great. Gets a lot of good interviews, but she's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I can agree with that. Jin. Counterpunch on the right side of the street is a nice guy. Yeah, he is a nice guy. Very nice guy. I've lived here all my life and don't understand. It's a game for posh boys mostly. Oh, cricket, yeah. Cricket's awful. There you go, Mr. Pickle says it's boring too. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Cricket's an awful sport. In my opinion. But hey, listen, how wrong can I be considering that there's so many people who love it, you know? Happy New Year, Rochdale. Happy New Year to you. Oh, Canelo, light heavyweight. Yeah. I suppose he could, couldn't he? But I mean, they couldn't afford to put him in a World Box Super Series, but no. Cricket is terrible. Soul destroying watching it. Yeah, it is. Cricket's only. I mean, when you're playing it as well, cricket's only good when you're in bat. Other than that, I don't really care. Or bowl, the bowler. 8th light heavyweight will be. Yeah, Kavorsik. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I mean, he beat Adonis Stevenson, didn't he? Then Beterbiev beat him. So yeah. Oh yeah. Cal and Gamal Yafai. They've got another brother as well, isn't he? What's his name in the amateurs? Bad guy, 50-50, even though you dwarf me by subscribers. Oh, I see what you're doing there, bad guy. I forgot you're a Wilder fan. I know why you're saying 50-50. Adam T, why do you think Eddie isn't going to war over this white situation when Andy tries to run all the legal experts there? I think behind Eddie, he wants to keep in good graces with WBC, so he's got his own agenda. But at the same time, he can't be seen to be doing nothing in front of Dillian. So it's a horrible situation for Eddie, but he should be backing up Dillian White. And I think he would. I think Eddie Hearn would back up Dillian White. But again, it's entirely up to Dillian as to what they do. And apparently the WBC, I seen last night, they've sent through an order for Dillian to fight for the world title, but they didn't say when. So I'll have to find that one out for you. All right, unrivaled box talking news. Okay, here we go. 8 light heavyweights for the World Box Super Series. Beterbiev, Bivol, Dvorak. Oh, Alvarez, yeah, good shout for Alvarez, yeah, Leader Alvarez. Callum Johnson, yeah. Joe Smith Jr., okay. Gilberto Ramirez and Kovalev. Ooh, yeah. I'll probably take out Joe Smith Jr. and put in Boasi if it was me, but I do like that. I do like that. Happy New Year, Wayne. Hope you're good. Happy New Year. What are your thoughts on the boxing voice? I don't think they're fair with their coverage. It's clear who their favourites are. Everybody's got their own bias. Everybody's got their own narratives. I do. Everybody does. I know who claim that they don't. Even a small part of them will have some bias somewhere with certain fighters or situations, whatever it may be. But yeah, I mean, they're certainly biased. I don't like the guy. I don't like him. I just don't like that guy from Boxing Voice. I don't like him. Is Dillian White as likeable in person as he comes across? Dillian is an awesome guy. Really, really nice, humble, polite. Yeah, all round good guy. He really is. And don't forget, I mean, when he's shouting around after like a Joshua and all that kind of thing, a lot of it is just to sell. Okay, so when he was fighting Joshua, the way that he was acting, like he was the bad guy in the situation, that was purely to sell tickets. But hey, listen, there is genuine beef between them. These guys will never really be friends, like close friends, but they respect each other. So yeah, he's a real nice guy. Leo, if Canelo did decide to go up to cruiserweight, who do you think he would fight? I could actually see him beating Bradis. Could he beat Bradis? I know I'm in the minority, but I wasn't totally convinced that Usyk beat Bradis. I felt that Bradis may have just edged it, and Usyk got the decision. But we could say that about Bradis when he fought that. I forgot his name now. That was in the quarterfinal of the World Box Super Series. Yeah, I think Canelo versus Bradis would be an interesting fight, though. I don't know whether or not we'll ever really see Canelo at cruiserweight. I mean, we might. It's just a short, and cruiserweights and just a little bit smaller heavyweights, Ryan Bruce, who do you think does the best live interviews with fighters on YouTube or by YouTube outlets? Who does the best ones? Oh, IFL. Definitely IFL. But when I say IFL, I think Coogan does. I think Umar, he says the most stupid things. I don't want to be rude about him, okay? Because I'm sure he's a nice guy, but he says the most stupid things. Things just fall out of his mouth. Sometimes you get things pop into your head. Sometimes they're better off staying in there, but they tend to fall out of his mouth when he's interviewing like a Frank Warren that. And comparing how we haven't had a superstar in sport since the days of Steven Gerrard and Frank Lampard, and they said Tyson Fury could be their replacement, things like that. I'm like, you cringy little shit. You cringy little man. But he says these kind of things a lot. Umar is rubbish. Sorry, but he is. He's absolutely rubbish lately. He used to be quite good, but now he's rubbish. But I do like Andrew. Andrew on IFL, I do like him. Yeah, I think Coogan is probably the best. He's probably the best. Sporting wins by first round knockout. Big up, Tom. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Bad guy, I'll uppercut you to hell. I'll give you one of the Street Fighter Ryu ones, or Ken. Gone. Adam T. So hope so. White deserves better. I totally agree with you on that one. He does. My view is Boxing Social. No, I don't like Boxing Social. For me, there's like a bit of a thing with Boxing Social. I like the guy from here in the Northeast who does the Boxing Social point. I do like him, but I shouldn't really say it. No, I'm going to say it. What's your prediction for Wilder versus Fury? I think Fury could actually knock him out. I hope you're right. I do think Fury will beat Wilder this time. I do, if he stays switched on. But again, Fury tends to switch off, so I don't know who's winning, in truth. I don't know who's winning. But I do think that Fury will win. I really do. Hit the like, guys. It's effing New Year. Big up, Adam. People can have favourites, but they need to be fair. Of course. Scott, big up. Channel member. Oi, oi. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Hope you're good. Cyber Hydraulic. Did I say that right? Is it me, or do you think Adam Smith of Sky Sports is a plonker? He can be a bit of a plonker. It can be a plonker. I mean, people say how Adam Smith is biased and overreacting with Sky Sports fighters. Well, of course, that's his job. He's supposed to, you know. He's not supposed to be sat there unbiased. No, he's bigging up Sky Sports fighters. But the worst one, I think, is John Rawlins. I think John Rawlins is awful. Absolutely awful. He's very, very pro Queensberry fighter, or he gets very, very anti Queensberry fighter. You know, John Rawlins. I don't like John Rawlins as a commentator. Tom, what realistic fight are you looking forward to the most in 2020? Probably Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders. I want to see that fight. Braves is too big for Canelo. Yeah, I think so too. Fury beat Wilder on my scorecard 114, 115, but a draw isn't a robbery. Yeah. I mean, if there's not like a 1 point in it, sure. It's not necessarily a robbery, but still, the right guy didn't get the decision. That's kind of how I see it. Jin, could you ever see Canelo versus Char happening? Man, Canelo, even though that Char is a heavyweight and everything, Canelo would beat the brakes off him. Manuel Char's awful, and inactive. Quite why he's still WBA regular world champion, I will never know. They should have stripped that sucker. Yeah, Ryan. Unrivaled. Even though he's very condescending, David can be one of the best out. The only issue, he loves rimming people. Yeah, he does. No. It's not necessarily him. It's more about the fact that nah. I'm gonna say it's more about the fact that who owns them. Who owns them was very rude to me once. Very rude. Up here in the northeast, who started off their channel. He was very rude to me because he seen me as a rival of Boxing Social, which I'm not a rival. They do their way. I don't do interviews and that. They just do interviews. I do other things. So I don't quite know how I'm a rival. But anyway, it's what it is. Nathan Kerr, channel member, big up to you. Hey mate, happy New Year. Do you think Canelo will stay at light heavyweight with the WBO title? And if he does, do you think BJ Saunders? I think he's vacated that title, hasn't he? I think Canelo vacated it now. I'm sure I'll see a video from Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News with Canelo vacating a belt. I'm sure it's that one. But it's too small to be light heavyweight anyway. It's too small. But I think that Billy Joe Saunders versus Canelo at super middleweight or middleweight will be a good fight. I think probably better at middleweight if Billy Joe can still make it, of course. All right, JPK World. Quarterfinals, Alvarez versus Dvorak, Bivol versus Kovalev, Boise versus Johnson, Bedbiev versus Ramirez. Oh, come on, man. Can't you separate Boise and Johnson? Like, maneuver them into the final? No, it's not that I have a problem with Rob. I don't have a problem with Rob as a person. Not at all. It's not him as such. Matthew, will Wilder Fury do another sit down? No. Wilder bottled it. Alvarez beats Dvorak by majority decision. Okay. So Elida Alvarez gets past Dvorak. Tom Sloan, Eddie gets a lot of stick, but he's by far the most transparent when it comes to interviews. Yep. Nothing rehearsed. He just says what he likes. Yeah. I mean, he does play for the camera. Let's be honest, he does play for the camera. But yeah, it is pretty transparent. Ryder versus Smith, who won? I think John Ryder won that fight. I want to see Haney versus Lopez more than Haney versus Tank. Yeah. Well, I like both of them, to be honest with you. Bivol beats Kovalev by technical knockout. Ooh, in 8 rounds. Yeah. I'll probably agree with that one, actually. I think Bivol's a real deal. That's what I mean. Chara's a free heavyweight title for Canelo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I agree with you on that one. Okay, that's for Bad Guy and Unrivaled. What do you think of Frank Warren and Queensberry? I like him. I do like him. He's a very, very good guy. But when you see interviewers, they love to get the worst out of him by talking to him about Matchroom and Sky Sports. That's when he gets into the hater mode. When he's not talking about them, he's all right. You know, he's fine. Okay, that's vacated. Okay, Ryan, cool. Bazza, just tuned in. Big respect to you too, my friend. Boatsy Beast Johnson. Oh, by unanimous decision. Oh, I'm biased with Johnson. Although I do like Boatsy. I met them both. Billy Joe, gorgeous Canelo. Yeah, I think Golovkin has a better chance than Canelo. Stylistically, maybe you're right on that one. Maybe. But there again, a Triple G, he's getting on a bit. Oh, okay. Unrivaled. Okay, so rumor is Canelo's fighting Billy Joe Saunders at 168. Ooh, good one. Beterbiev beats Ramirez by unanimous decision. Ooh, okay. Wow. Yeah, Happy New Year. Jamaican boxing. Hope you're good. Happy New Year. Ryan Garcia vs Haney. Farmer vs Tank. Oh, two good fights there. Beterbiev knocks out Ramirez in 6. Yeah, maybe. Beterbiev's looking real good, though, isn't he? Okay, Bad Guy gave round 2, round 5, and round 11 even rounds. See, I had round 12 as an even round as well. So the remainers are Boatsy, Bivol, Alvarez, and Beterbiev. Who's fighting who? Go on. Fury vs Wilder getting promoted through the Super Bowl and college basketball, etc. Am I right? No pressers or face-off. Yep. No pressers, no face-offs. I mean, they probably have a press conference about 2 days before the fight, unless Wilder battles that one too. But yeah, they were doing some promos for the college football and that. Tyson Fury did his part, but Wilder didn't turn up because he had flu. So, yeah. Okay, wow, I've actually reached the end of the chat. Big up. Big up me. Yeah, I mean, I think that the fight of the year could be... Sorry, the fight of the year that's already announced so far, Wilder Fury. Obviously, that's probably the one that most people are interested in. I don't know whether people are interested enough to do pay-per-view. I mean, for me, obviously, it's Tyson Fury, so of course. But it's a case of numbers within America because obviously Tyson Fury, he's British, and Wilder's just not a superstar in America, unfortunately. Fury should have demanded Wilder do press conferences. Yeah. Yeah, but then Wilder would say, "Oh, I've got flu. I can't. I'm poorly. I can't." Wilder won't see him until the weigh-in, maybe. Yeah, I mean that's one of the things with Tyson Fury. You know, he'll just psychologically damage you. You know, and I think that's probably what happened in the first fight. So Wilder wants to stay away from it. That's his way of admitting that, yeah, Tyson Fury outdone me in the press conference before. He just humiliated me and he got inside my mind. That's his way of admitting it with no press conference. Scott Searle. Fight of the year, Adam Smith versus Frank Warren. Battle of the Freaks. Woo. I think I'll probably have to give it to Adam Smith, to be fair. I think Frank... No, actually, no. No, actually, I think Frank Warren, he's got that nasty side about him. You know, he'll start doing Mike Tyson biting of the ears. That kind of stuff. Right, semi-final. Bivol versus Boatsy and Beterbiev versus Alvarez. Okay. What you views if you get if Sky get Fury versus Wilder, big blow for Frank and BT. That's a massive blow for Frank and BT Sport. Massive blow. You know what? I've got two trains of thought on that one. Yes, certainly that's a big blow. Sky Sports will bid so much, and BT Sport have the first refusal of equaling it, so they get the fight. So one of two things can happen. BT Sport say, no, we can't afford it. We're not going to risk it. Again, big blow for Frank Warren and BT Sport, with Tyson Fury being on Sky Sports. But there again, it is a 5 o'clock in the morning fight, so I don't know. Second of all, they could be doing it so BT Sport spend more money than what they've got for like boxing. Of course, and BT Sport loads of money, but as far as their boxing budget is concerned, so it then cripples them going forward into this year because they've spent out a lot of their money on that one fight that may not do very good pay-per-view numbers here in the UK because of the time in the morning that it's on. But I mean, I'm more interested in, okay, so the rematch is happening in Las Vegas. Are they going to have a third fight again in America? So that 3 fights that Wilder fought a Brit and didn't once travel to the UK? I think even Wilder fans should be saying, at least for the third fight, Wilder should go to the UK. At least for the third fight. Okay, right, bad guy and unrivaled having a conversation, so I'll jump over those. Do you think Lawrence Okoli will be world champion by the end of the year? Yeah, I do. I think he wins a world title in his next fight. I really do. But can he keep hold of it? That's the question. Can he keep hold of it? Could he defeat the likes of Bradis, Dorticus? I don't know. And a few others. I really don't know. I mean, I won't be at all surprised if Lawrence Okoli wins the world title, then vacates it and moves to heavyweight. I won't be at all surprised. But again, I think Lawrence Okoli deserves a lot of credit. You know, area, British, Commonwealth, European, world. He's done it exactly how fighters should do it. Go up the levels. I think maybe he's done it a bit too quick, but still. What was the reason given for no pressers? They wanted to use the excuse that they can get more views, etc., by doing the college football promos. But Wilder didn't turn up, so they certainly didn't get them, did they? It's quite smart to avoid pressers, to be honest. Fury gets a lot of energy from pre-fight hype. I agree with you on that one. Okay, JPK World. Bivol beats Boazzi. Boo! By majority decision with scores 116. Wow, okay, so he quite comfortably does him, except for the one draw card. Do you think Frank has anything to do with Fury or is Top Rank? No, Top Rank's making all decisions. Frank Warren, he's at the minute he's hanging on to the coattails of Tyson Fury at the minute. He's got nothing to do with him, by all intents and purposes, by the looks of it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're doing it through the Super Bowl and college football, that kind of stuff. All right. Beterbiev beats Alvarez by unanimous decision. Okay. Yeah, so we're looking at Beterbiev versus Bivol in the final. Come on, Bivol. M-Star 011. The ticket sales for Fury and Wilder 2 are slow. If you look at the official seat plans, it's not selling as quick as Ruiz versus AJ 2. No. I mean, AJ, he's a sellout star anyway. By that, what I mean is that he can go to any stadium, any arena in the world and sell it out. He's a global superstar. But I think Wilder Fury should sell out the MGM Grand Garden Arena. It's a very small arena, so they should fill it out. I think Wilder's going to hide till fight week, then announce he's finally pregnant and can't make the fight. Yeah. Well, that'd be interesting if Wilder is sick or something and can't make the fight. Would Dillian White then replace Wilder because he is the interim champion? So in theory, that's what should happen. So hopefully Dillian's in the gym, keeping in shape, you know. But there again, I think Dillian should have a bit of notice on any fight, shouldn't he? But you see, if Wilder's injured, they'll probably try and force Dillian to take the fight with Fury, and then because Dillian will go, well, no, because you haven't given me enough notice, and they go, oh well, we give you your opportunity. There was your world title fight. Now we're stripping you from it. You know what I mean? I want to see Dillian White get a shot at Deontay Wilder on home soil. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I want to see Wilder travel. That's what I want to see. I want to see him travelling. He did fight orderly. Well, that's true. That is true. All fights will be in America. Deal with Fury from Top Rank and all that. Current agreed fights are in America. Yeah, I mean, for me, I want to see the third fight in the UK. I think it's the fair thing to do, isn't it? Okay. Crooks, how much time is the Super Bowl going to give boxing? Well, when Fury did the college football promo, if you look at the arena behind him, the stadium, it was empty, not one person in the seat. So how many people have seen him do it? I don't know. I really don't know. But there again, they do have ESPN and Fox Sports behind them, so it doesn't bode well for Wilder Fury saying the big ticket sellers and demand 50-50 against AJ. Well, yeah. Lefez, I would like Dubois to fight fighters that can take him rounds like Duapa. Oh, good call, actually. Duapa. Good call. Nathan Kerr, big up to you. I've seen a Coley fight on a Dillian versus Rivas undercard, and believe me, you can seriously. But yeah, exactly. He's a big puncher, no doubt about it. Tom Sloan, adding on from Fury on Sky Sports question, would BT Sport allow Frank to appear on Sky Sports for Fight Night? No, they don't have a say in it. They don't have a say. All BT Sport have control over is what is aired on their platform. That's all they have. That's all they have. For example, like Anthony Yard, he turns up at Dillian White fights and that as well, doesn't he? And other guys' fights like Craig Richards and that. Be good to see the third fight in the UK, but it won't happen. All his fights are contracted to US. Well, his next two fights are anyway, yeah. Although Fury, he did say that one of his 5 fights, he has the option to fight in the UK. So if he's got 2 fights left on his contract after this next one on February 22nd, one of those 2 fights could be in the UK, if going by what Tyson Fury is saying, unless of course he was blagging. Lefez would like to see Zerdo fight for the vacant WBO belt at 175. There you go. Visual takes. Happy New Year to you, my friend. His next 3 fights in the US. Yeah, including the next one, yeah. If Frank loses Warrington and Dubois, who's he got except young grassroots fighters? Yeah. Well, I think Liam Williams is starting to come on quite well. I think he is. Well, I do think it's a shame that Willie Hutchinson is a Shelley Finkel fighter, because Willie Hutchinson could do some good things on BT Sport with Frank Warren if he's given the opportunity. Daniel Gerard. Or Gerard, sorry. Happy New Year to you. Hope you're good. Happy New Year. Dean Hendry, Canelo fights the vulnerable, not the best. That's probably a fair argument, to be fair. That is probably a very, very fair argument. By the way, anybody listening, if you're not subscribed, please click that button. Come on, it's New Year. Come on, click that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. I'm confident of a Fury points win, but do you think the judges will score the fight fairly, though? Yeah, that is a question, isn't it? I mean, okay, so it's going to be an ESPN show, but will it be a case of the judges going to be fair? Again, you see, Tyson Fury, he does like a lot of showboating. Judges don't particularly like showboating, They really don't. Dillian White should get back to the 240s. Yeah, I think he will. I mean, the last fight, we know why he came in quite heavy, because obviously He wasn't training because he was down, depressed, didn't know if he was going to get his boxing license removed or if they were going to try and get rid of him, or so he had no motivation. We all know Wilder has exemptions for his hand and forearm for painkillers and other stuff. He had 3 operations on his right arm already. I wonder if he has any injury. Yeah, he may well be injured. He may well be injured and just said it as flu. Maybe at least, anyway. But there again, he posted a new video of him racing around on some kind of skateboard thing, that sit-down skateboard thing coming out of a lift. So I know he's shouting around and screaming around, so quite clearly he's not that ill. Unless that's an older video, but just released recently, maybe. Just joined in. I still can't believe the fight will happen. Fury, and he likes to take these big fights when he's a massive underdog. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know whether he's the favourite or the underdog in this fight. I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest with you. Yeah. I mean, for me, hopefully Fury can just keep his head. But I mean, if Wilder chins him, I wouldn't be at all surprised. But Audley shamed the nation. Audley's probably fighter. I don't know, probably the biggest letdown for me. So much promise, just didn't achieve nothing. Okay. Oh, Liam Williams. Yeah, there you go. De Galvi. Liam Williams. Yeah, Welsh fighter. He's looking the real deal. Ever since he moved to middleweight, he's looking real good, isn't he? Yeah, unrivaled. Yeah. Your fight versus Chocolatito. Your fight is going to uppercut Chocolatito's head clean off in this fight. Your fight is going to show everybody, the world, what he's really about. Team Yafai, big up, Cal Yafai. He's going to get a former pound for pound fighter on his resume. Or, I hope so anyway. Right, JPK, well, better be Ed beats Bivol. Ooh, by split decision. Oh, I think Bivol wins that one. But I know I'm in the minority on that one. Wilder's the greatest duck of all time. What's up? Subscribe and like the video. Exactly. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Wilder excuses starting really hit a broken hand or something. I was doing a video on Instagram yesterday on his kid's go-kart. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, yeah. So he looked perfectly healthy to me. So, I mean, he got over his flu pretty quick. Bad guy. I think I'm being brainwashed by you, Beats and Sporting. Bomb squad for life, baby. Forget what I said, classified information. Alright, Ryan Bruce, take care, man. Happy New Year. Yeah, and you be careful too. Big up to you. Whitey said it's too early to enter the WBS and 2 years later wins a vacant WBA. Makes 18 defences. Ooh, that's a lot of predictions there, my man. Jamaican boxing. Fury's the favourite. Okay, cool. Cool. You know, everyone, I think that I need to be getting off here. I've been doing a live for, what, hour and a half, nearly 2 hours. I've got loads of stuff to be doing today. But of course, if I get a chance later on, of course, I'll open up the live stream again. After Fury and Wilder have finished their trilogy and Tyson is no longer obligated to deal with Frank Warren because he Matchroom buying Frank out. I think Frank will probably rather go bankrupt, to be honest with you, than give his company over to Matchroom, to be fair. Is it an advantage for Wilder he has a metal rod in his hand if it's true? Yeah, definitely for a rider. It certainly is an advantage. But there again, his hands will also be brittle as well, so they'll probably break quite easy as well. The Feds, I think Fury can get a decision if he manages to stay on his feet. Yeah, true. CCOV Knots, Happy New Year to you too, my friend. Hope you're good. Personally, I think there's any bias this time with Fury Wilder should go in Fury's favour. He's definitely making a better impact on the US right now. Yeah, I agree, Roy. I agree, mate. Dean Hendry, what do you think about Joe the Benwell Bomber? Laws, I heard he schooled Devin Haney inspiring. Do you think the Geordies could have a future champion? Yeah, Joe Laws, he's a good friend. He lives just down the road from me, in like the next village along. Yeah, Joe Laws. I've seen the footage. of him and Devin Haney, and yeah, he is right. He'd done Devin Haney in that sparring. He'd done him. But I think Joe Laws. Hey, listen, Joe. He's still a novice in the pro games. He's got the heart of a lion. You know, he'll fight anybody, but he needs to be progressed at the right kind of rate. And I think between his team, obviously his dad, you got like a Phil Jeffries and his trainer Nick Gitters. These guys will guide him in the right direction. And yeah, he could well be a world champion one day. Could well be. Whether that be at super lightweight welter or super welter, I don't know yet. Time will tell. Time will tell. But yeah, definitely world champion. But for this year, I think Ritson and Thomas Patrick Ward will both get their world title shot. So we could see a world champion for one of those guys. Hopefully both of them. But yeah, that'd be nice. Right, before we go from Ryan, last thing is that the next two fights with Fury and Wilder will be one win each, along with the draw last year, which means they go for a fourth fight. Oh, good. Hope not. I hope not. All right, Brian, you take care. Ryan, sorry. You take care. Thank you very much for popping in. As a channel member, so big up. Audie looked terrified every time he stepped up. I agree. Seven Oceans, Happy New Year. Hope you're good. Oh, by the way, better be as vacant. Let me see, IBF titles, Bivol. Oh, okay, so be for undisputed. Ooh. Well, can I chat with you off air? Got a couple of questions. Okay. Send me the question. Oh. You seem to join it late. Yeah, I've been on for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours now. Yeah, I've got to go get my boy, go make him his lunch. He's upstairs playing on his, I don't know what one he's playing on. Is it either Nintendo Switch, Xbox, or Wii? I don't know which one he's playing. But he's been good though. He's been pretty quiet. Yes, Scott, have a good one. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Happy New Year. You sent the place to be objective. Wilder knocks out Fury. You didn't see my previous comments. Fury knocks him out. Okay, there's only one bronze star. So if Dubois quits Queensbury, Warren to try and make clean in the courts. Well, yeah. JPK World had Wilder Fury 115 1 for Fury. There you go. Seven Oceans, thank you. The metal in his hand needs to be viral. Been banging that drum. Yeah, of course. It has. It has. Metal in his hand is only going to be an advantage. Maybe that's why he hits so goddamn hard. Why is nobody investigating the right? I guess the sanctioning bodies and everything don't want to do it, do they? So, but I mean, how much metal is there? I mean, it's not like he's got like a whole hand. He's got like a cyborg hand, nothing like that. It's just like the odd metal pin or rod or something. So, but either way, yeah, it should be investigated. Every division needs a WBSS. Totally agree, Lefez. Tom Sloan, have a good one. And to you too, have a great 2020. Enjoy your day. Thanks very much for popping in. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Dejin, if Fury goes a distance, I can only see a Fury win. Wilder is a KO or lose this time. Yeah, there you go. Happy New Year, the Sky Factor. Big up to you. Happy New Year, my friend. M-Star, Wilder did say he will take the fight to Fury this time. They're not going to box. They'll go for Fury early. I'm picking Wilder by technical knockout. Could happen. Could happen. Obviously, I hope Fury wins. Those metal rods could be a danger to everyone. He's fighting, mate. And he's addressing now. I agree with you. Yeah, Spoil, I can give you a beat by me for your intro. Yeah, sure. Go onto Twitter or something and send me it. We'll see what it's like. Anthony, Happy New Year to you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Big up to you. Anyway, I need to be getting off because I said I've got so much to do. Again, thank you very much. Boxing Icons, my two younger boys are in the living room playing quiet. The thing my oldest upstairs on PS4. Yeah, I'm living the life on Sport Icons channel. Big up. Big up. Yeah, Seven. I like a heavy metal and rock. I like that kind of thing. But obviously, because of the way that I do my videos, I think music in the background also may interfere with it. But as an intro, I mean, I only really use the fighter intros, to be honest with you. So I mean, if you get time and you've got nothing to do and you want to do it, of course, give it a go. I'll use it from time to time, as long as I don't get copyright on it. Joe Joyce needs to move on. He's getting old. yeah, I think Joe Joyce and Darren Dubois probably need to get it on, to be fair. Later, bad guy. Take care, man. JPK World, love your streams. Thanks for talking about the predictions. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, JPK World. Big up to you. Dean Hendry, Happy New Year. Again, thank you very much for joining me. You have an email I could use? Yes, Evan. Go to my website, go to the contact section. There you go, and you'll be able to get to email me. I can then reply to you, and then you can send things through email. All right, Jin, take care. Thank you very much. How to use the membership emojis? Yeah, Nathan, you should have some instructions. If you go into the channel membership thing, you should have some instructions, and it'll tell you how to use them. It'll tell you like what kind of coordinates to use, that kind of thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did Wilder come to box for you last time? I don't think so, yeah. Roy P, all the best. Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you. Sam Harrison, Happy New Year. Big up to you. Thank you very much for coming in. Happy New Year, Simi Kid Walker. Big up. Again, click the thumbs up button. Make sure you are subscribed to everybody who's not currently subscribed. It's New Year, fresh start. Let's get cracking. All right, Daniel, thank you very much. Take care. Happy New Year. Love to you and your family too. Thank you very much. And Seven Oceans, Nathan Care. Big up to each and every one of you guys in the chat. Hope you all have a great day, whatever it is that you're doing. All right, and a blessed New Year. Take care. Thank you very much.